Hey, Miss Amy. Submitting a video journal late here, but I figured late than never. Anyway, it's about the sales experience, and you want me to reflect on an experience you've had where you were the buyer and your decision to buy was reliant on your interaction with the seller. I think that what it makes me think of most is this one time. First time I'm a part-time sales associate at O'Reilly Auto Parts, the one in Walkertown. And one time I was working a shift and there were these two ladies that walked in there, and I naturally was just like, "How's it going? Can I sell you some auto parts?" That kind of deal. And she was like, "No, do you like smelling good?" Like that kind of deal. I think somebody actually presented that example in class as well. I guess maybe that's just like the catch-all line of perfume and cologne salespeople. But anyway, yeah, that is what she was peddling was cologne and perfume, and so you basically asking me about what did they measure up, and yeah, it says what did the seller do or say. Okay, so it was. I think it was really uncalculated of her to just walk into a sales environment with a sale to pitch. That was super presumptive of her to just be like, well, I know you're going to be into what I'm into. And maybe it's me being overly analytical, but it almost seems to me like, because I'm there, like committing my time for money, in my job, it almost seems like the most obvious interest of mine is to do my job. And so it seems like her best strategy would have been to abide by that in the first place. Even though she didn't want auto parts, but she could have been like, well, let me talk to you about my car and, some options some things you might have to offer for that. And then she could have snuck a couple of things in there about, anything really, honestly, anything to segue into what she had to peddle, which was the cologne, the shitty cologne, because I did smell it later and it was kind of shitty. And so, yeah, that didn't help either because I was amused because I was bored and I was at work and I was like, yeah, I'll smell it. And, yeah, so I didn't buy any cologne. That's about it. Bye, Miss Amy. Sorry for the late submission. If I can't get any credit, I understand. But I just wanted to make sure I had it turned in for minimal credit if possible. Anyway, bye bye.